All right, there we go. Yay! Now my audio is working. It's exciting. All right, so welcome everybody. I look so red. Ah. I was messing around with my settings, but I couldn't. I look really red or I look really sickly. I am fine. So whichever direction I look, I'm fine. So, today I figured we would try to do something on Funbridge. I've been tackling a few of the eBridge tournaments on there as well, and so I wanted to sort of explore a little bit more of their free features. And so this one is the taking on the elite players. So we get to pit yourself against the best Funbridge players and use this as an opportunity to analyze how they play. So let's see if we can take down the best of Funbridge. So, to start here, North opens up 1 heart, and I have 4 high card points, I have 4 hearts. So let's see what options are available to us. So if I hover over 2 hearts, that shows a constructive raise. If I bid 3 hearts, this is an invitational hand. So I probably don't want to do that. My other option I was thinking about was bidding 3 hearts if it was weak. So I'm just gonna bid 2 hearts, and oh, we got double. Oh, we got redoubled. Partner has a monster over there. I'm gonna bump us up to 3 hearts because we do have 4 hearts. And so because partner has some extra strength and I have 4 hearts, I am very willing to compete to the 3 level. Oh, well. Partner raised to 4. I guess we will see how this goes. All right, so we are in 4 hearts. We've swapped seats, so now the doubler is on our right and the 2 spade bidder is on our left. So we can still see that auction over here on the right hand side of the screen. We get the 8 of spades as an opening lead. In terms of tricks right now, well, we're not losing anything in hearts. We're going to lose 1 club. We're going to lose 2 diamonds and 1 spade. So it looks like to me we're going to be able to discard this losing club under the long spades, even though they don't look that long. So I just want to make sure that I preserve this queen of hearts and the 6 of hearts possibly. I mean, I could preserve the 4 as well. So that the queen is an entry or this 3 can be an entry. So I'm going to play small here. Okay. So we won that one, and I'm going to draw a round of trump. Maybe 2. Ugh. I know. I clicked too fast. I think it's still safe to draw another round. Well, we know that East-West both have spades, so I can just play another spade. It's not that serious. Okay, but they figured me out. So, now that I've done that, I want to play the Jack of Hearts to the Queen. Alright, so they did split, so that's good. I'm gonna pitch my losing club, and I get to concede 2 diamonds, but the last however many 5 tricks are gonna be mine. Alright, so far so good. Hi Taylor. Nice to have you here with us. We're just playing a taking on elite players on Funbridge right now. Alright, so yes, they decided to claim for me. Kind of feels cheap sometimes with that. Because I want to finish out the hand or I just want to claim myself. And if I maybe didn't see the line, then it's giving me an out as well. But for this one, I mean, I knew what I was doing. I had already said that I was taking the rest of the tricks. So I absolutely smashed this hand. Looks like we got 69.4% on this board. So playing against the best on Funbridge, we beat a whole bunch of them, but we tied with 41 people. So Most of the people who got to, oh, we tied with 42 people. Almost everybody who got to 4 hearts made it. It looks like we had 14 people who got to 4 hearts and didn't make it, and everybody else sort of missed hearts. So, let's go back and we're going to tackle the next deal. Alright, so we've got 10 high card points and our opponent opened 1 diamond in front of us. We are vulnerable. They are not. So, with this hand, I have 2 options. I can pass or I could overcall clubs. And I think because of my shape, because of the fact that I have an ace and 2 kings, the fact that I have 6 clubs and they're pretty solid clubs. I've got lots of those little spot cards. I have the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So I feel like it's pretty solid, even though I don't have the ace, queen, or jack. Sometimes just having those small cards really is what gives you some extra beef to your suit. Plus, this has an extra preemptive value because now you've taken away the whole 1 level from them. Alright, so West made a cubed, and East decided to bid 4 or 3 spades, so they're just showing that they have some spades here. I've done my job, and I guess we will let them play in 3-0. So, West is the declarer now. Alright, so our partner led the 3 of clubs. They may have 3 or 4 of them, but probably just 2, maybe. So if they have 2, then it's 6, 4, 2, 1, and that's a fairly reasonable assumption at this point. So they won that first one. Now they've switched to a spade. Alright, partner does not have the king. Okay, so they played the queen. There's still the jack outstanding. I could just duck this one, because if partner has the jack, then that's not a problem. So I think I'm just going to duck this because there's no reason not to. I'm not in a huge hurry to try to finish setting up the clubs because I don't think it's going to happen. I might. So we'll just play a little club there. Now is our time to take this. We'll play the king of clubs, see what happens. Yeah, it didn't feel like that would be a promising approach. Yeah. Okay, so partner didn't have the jack of diamonds. So unfortunately that little soiree there did not work out. But that's okay. And now they've cashed the ace of hearts. Are they gonna exit a heart? No. I was gonna say. But it's gonna be fairly easy for me here. I just get my king of hearts. My king of hearts here. And we are going to see how we did. Alright, 47%. I could have done a little bit better. At trick 6, I played the king of clubs. However, we could have taken an additional trick if we played the 10 of diamonds instead. So if we go back to trick 6 here, we cash the king of clubs, but if we play the diamond, what happens? Ah, so then they have to lead clubs out of their hand, and I would end up getting 2 club tricks rather than just 1. Okay, so that's where that difference is. So next time I should just exit a diamond, let them take the tricks that I know they're taking, and hopefully I can capitalize on my clubs later on. Alright, let's tackle the third one. So there's only 4 in these tournaments, so I think we're going to do probably 2 of them and see how it goes. Alright, we've got 12 high card points here. We have 5 spades. We are in first chair, and we are favorable. So I'm going to open 1 spade here. Partner bids 2 hearts. Game forcing. And they are showing 5 hearts, but that is brutal compared to my hand. So I'm just going to continue bidding naturally. I'm going to show them that I have 3 or 4 clubs. Now partner has more hearts. Well, 3-0 it is. This is always what happens when you have a misfitty hand. Oh wow, partner's got quite the hearts over there. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna get 2 or 3 diamonds. We're gonna have to set up 1 club. We should get 6 hearts, and we'll have to figure out what to do about those spades. So, if we win this one over in the north hand, what is my plan? I could work on clubs or I could work on spades. I think I want to lead up towards the club because there's more of an opportunity there, I think, that we're able to collect 2 tricks. Okay. So far, so good. So we got that one. Let's do these. Oh, I don't want to do the hearts. Okay, so I have these 6 hearts. But the problem is as I play the hearts out, then I have to discard. And what am I going to discard? A club, 3 spades, and I guess a diamond. Ugh. Rough. Well, hopefully our opponents have to make the same rough choices. Okay, so good. They both followed to the first 2 rounds. So we are collecting all of these tricks here. Just a club. Hmm. And a spade. Okay, so they've pitched 2 spades and a club, and this person pitched a diamond. Ooh, that was the 9. We saw the 10 earlier. The jack is still outstanding, and so is the ace. So I'm still gonna play the queen. Okay, so East has the ace, the jack, and they have the ace, the jack, and the 2 of clubs. Wow. Well, we've made our contract. We got 9 tricks here. I'm gonna take my 10th and then just exit a spade, I guess. Kind of seems silly. There's nothing really to do. Maybe I'll just exit the club, discard the diamond, and hope that... Well, no, we're still gonna lose the ace of spades. So we'll just discard, or we'll just exit the spade. And... yeah, they were able to get the rest of them. Okay. Well, we made it, so that's... we made an overtrick, actually, so we did not too badly. 76%! Almost 77. Okay. So, in theory, we played this as best we could. There were 12 people who were able to take an overtrick. So let's see what they ended up doing. They won the first one, same as me. Did they cover at my table? No. No, they did not. Okay. So, I guess because I rebid 3 clubs instead of rebidding 2 spades or 2 no, East decided not to cover there, and at the other table they covered, and so it's a little bit easier to know sort of what direction you're gonna go. But, okay. Thank you. All right. Let's try the next one. This is the 4th one, and so far we're doing pretty well here. So We have 10 high card points. We have 3 hearts. We have 5 spades. Interesting. So, if I recall correctly, this is a fit and an invitational hand. So if we bid 3 hearts, that is showing a fit with an invitational hand. If I bid 1 no trump, this is forcing, and then I could bid 3 hearts after that. So let's do that. I'm not 100% sure how this robot, yeah. So this is a little bit better of a range, I think. So this is invitational, but like strongly invitational. All right, so we're swapping seats again. So, but that doesn't really impact this one. Okay, so we're in 4 hearts. We need 10 tricks. Looks like we have some work to do in spades. We're losing a club. We're losing a diamond or 2. And we just, I mean, the hearts look like they're going to be fine. So I'll win this one, start drawing trump. I'm going to leave that ace of hearts until later, I think. And then after I draw 2 rounds, I'm going to start working on spades. So I know it's Sal's turn to play. All right, so they followed to that one. Followed to that one. All right, so we're going to save our ace as an entry. Okay, and so now we can actually, we can rough this high. We can rough it high and then play low to the ace of hearts and then pitch a club and a diamond. And then worst case scenario, we're losing 3 tricks and diamonds. But I think that's pretty good. And we also have the possibility that we aren't going to lose 3 tricks and diamonds because we'll be able to take the finesse. All right, so it did split 3-3, so that was a poor life choice on my part because now we have cut down on our pitches by 1. But maybe it'll still be okay. Play low to the jack. Ooh. The ace came out. We're going to rough that. King of diamonds. And I believe the queen is still outstanding. So we got 1 over trick. We might have been able to get 2, or we were able to get 2. So if I play for spades to be 3-3, then we would have taken 12 tricks. Burn. Okay, so overall we came 12th out of 68 with 58%. So let's see if we can do better in another one. So let's go back and play one more. All right, so taking on these elite players. We're going to try to do better than 57% for this. This seems to be my running number as of late. So let's take a look. We have a 1 club opening, pass 1 diamond, and we have this beautiful hand with 7 high card points. I am not interested in introducing any of this to my partner, so I'm going to pass, even though I have 5 hearts. Passing again. Okay, so let's take a moment and take stock of what our opponents have shown us here. So we know that East has at least 4 diamonds, and then they bid 2 spades. So they have at least 4 spades, and they have at least 4 hearts, and they are like game forcing. So they probably have 5 diamonds, 4 spades, and 4 hearts, and that's why they started with 1 diamond and not 1 heart or 1 spade. Alternatively, they may have a hand where they have a singleton club, they have 5 diamonds, 4 spades, and 3 hearts, and so this was them patterning out here, which I think would be very reasonable. Let's pass and continue on. Okay, so final prediction for East's hand before we see the dummy. I'm thinking that they are a 4-3-5-1 shape. So I think that that's a little bit more reasonable than a 4-4-5-0 shape. But the 4-4-5-0 is a possibility, but it does feel like, I mean, it's more likely that it's a 5-4-3-1. So let's pass and see if we're right. Oh man, I was totally wrong. They were 4-2-5-2. Okay. That wasn't even an option that I considered. All right, so partner led the 6 of spades against no trump. I believe the robots lead 4th best. So we can use the rule of 11. So there are 11 minus 6, 5 cards higher than the 6 and the 3 other hands. So we can see 3 in the east hand, 0 in mine. So west has at least 2 spades. And they're both higher, or those 2 spades are going to be higher than the 6. Okay, so they won that first trick with the 7. So they won the first trick with this 7. Partner probably has 4 or 5 spades. And now they've switched to a diamond. I could play the queen. I could split my honors. And I might as well do that because there's no reason not to. I do not want them to take a finesse with the 9 and somehow come away with that. All right. So we'll win that one. And going back to the auction, it looks like, I mean, West rebid hearts, or West rebid no trump, so they may have a heart control. But they don't have 4 hearts, otherwise they may have introduced that initially. So we're thinking that they probably don't have 4 hearts. And then they bid 3 diamonds over 2 no trump. So they have 3 card support for diamonds. They do not have 4 spades. I'm thinking that they probably have 3 spades. Maybe they're 3-3-3-4. Maybe there's something like that. And if that's the case, I definitely want to start pushing hearts and helping my partner get my hearts set up. So I'm going to play a low heart. Maybe partner can knock out. Yeah. You have the king too. Oh. Okay. How many diamond tricks did we play? Oh no. They played 2. They played 2 diamond tricks. So that's the third one. So 4-4 or 4-3-4-2. Okay. My hearts are set up, but they do not look like they are going to be very helpful. They just discarded the jack of spades. Oh my lord. Well, hopefully partners still got it. Don't think they do. Oh, they do. Well, that's good. That's exciting. Good job, partner. Well, this one looked like a pretty boring average board, 53%, so nothing too special there. All of our partners held on till the very end with that queen of spades, so that was good. All right, let's see if we can do a little bit better on this board. Oh, so we have a 2 no trump opening by North, and I have 10 high card points and 7 hearts. Wow. So this is a great hand for me to use a Texas transfer. No, I can't do that. Okay, so there's no Texas transfer. I bid 4 clubs, what's that? Okay, so if I bid 3 diamonds, it's going to transfer to hearts. And now they don't know what that means. Oh, 3 spades is a forcing bid with the hope of slam. Okay, so we'll use that one. Because 4 no trump, I don't. Yes, this is not that's not key card. So I have to start with a little Q-bid situation. Okay, so they have a control in clubs. I don't have a control in anything, but I have a really good hand, and partner has 20 high card points. So now I can bid 4 no trump, throw my key card, and they're showing 3 or 0 key cards. Given that they started with 2, no, I'm assuming they have 3. So I have 1, 2, so they have ace, ace, ace. So they have those 3 key cards. I could ask about the queen. I'm going to 6 regardless. But I might go to 7, depending on their answer here. Ooh. So they have the king of spades and the queen of trumps. Okay, so things are looking even better now. My question is, does partner have the king of diamonds? Oh, I can ask how many kings they have. Ugh. Oh man, okay, what is this? 1? Show me. 1 king. 1 king outside of trumps, and that king is going to be the king of spades. So, I don't think I have enough to push us up to 7. I'm fine playing in 6. Yep, I have to console myself prior to bidding it. Okay. So we've swapped hands here. Wow, partner does have a nice hand. And it seems like we're going to be on a diamond finesse. So we'll win this first one over here. I'm going to play the ace king of spades. And pitch a club. I mean, I could play like the ace of clubs, ruff a club, ruff a spade, things like that. Well, I suppose. I played 1 round of hearts. I started with 7 over there, 2 over here. They both followed. So I can rough. That's the issues. I can rough high, but that seems a little bit oof. So maybe I play the 10 of hearts, hopefully draw the last trump, and then I can play a spade and rough it. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Because now we know where the last heart is, so I can rough this one low. Okay, so the queen didn't fall. Draw the last trump. Pitched a diamond. And yeah, at this point, it's kind of silly to do anything more. I'm just gonna take the diamond finesse and call it a day. So we'll play low to the jack. And now our ace queen are good. Claim. All right. Well, at least I didn't bid 7. I don't think that there's a good way to make 7. So, I mean, I could take some finesse, but the king of clubs was offside. The queen of spades was onside. So, 29%. Oh my God. Wow. That was brutal. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I got to 6. Yeah. I didn't lose any tricks. But yeah, no, if I take the queen of spades, but I don't know, it seems like there's a guess as to how to play it. But okay. Oh, no. I didn't mean to click anything. All right. So, I have 12 high card points. I'm second seat. I'm going to bid 1 heart. Partner bid 2 hearts. I'm going to pass. Oh. 3 hearts. All right, there you go. Okay, so 3 hearts. Here we go. Partner has nice hearts. Unfortunately, I would probably need to rough with those nice hearts, which is not ideal. I can probably rough with one of them. I can probably rough with the 10. I'm gonna lose 2 spades, a diamond, and 1 or 2 clubs. Ugh. So, I could play a spade and rough it, and then play the jack of clubs. I could also just play like a low club here. Try to get that set up. I don't know. I kind of like that, but the last couple times I've done that, it has not turned out so nicely. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so they started drawing trump. I'll play the 10. Okay. Not ideal. King. Take the finesse with the clubs. No. No! Oh, well, we are going down, I think, in flames. Well, it was a valiant effort here. I think I do need to just accept my fate and rough some spades early. I don't even think I'm winning this 10 of spades. I'm not. No. Okay. Well, so far, this tournament has not gone as well as the last one. This one was terrible too. This one was 23%. Okay, so 3 hearts was bad. I went down 2 and I could have done better. So I could have roughed the spade like I was thinking. And I maybe shouldn't have played that low club. But so it seems like other people, after it goes 1 heart, 2 hearts, pass, pass, double, they just decide to throw a double on the table, which is reasonable because partner might have long diamonds and you want to be able to pass, and if that's the case. So maybe next time I'll double. All right. Let's try our last one here. See if we can muster up like 100%, because that's what we need to get anything reasonable. All right, so we've got 16 high card points. We have 5 diamonds. We have 2 spades, 3 hearts, 3 clubs. Nothing special. I'm going to start with 1 no trump. Partner bid 4 spades. Oh my gosh. So they think that that's the best place to play. They do not play Texas transfers. I guess I will pass. It does not seem like I'm going to get 100% here unless I can do something magic in the declarer play. Well, 7 of diamonds opening lead. I do not think that is from length. I think that is from shortness. It's either a singleton or a doubleton. I can play the ace, king, queen of clubs right away. Pitch a heart. And then work on spades. This is brutal. I could also play the ace, king of diamonds and then take the roughing finesse. But it's all going to be dependent on where that king of spades is. So maybe we'll do both. So we'll win this first one. We're going to play a low club. We're going to pitch one of our losing hearts. Okay. Well, now I just have even more regret. Oh, I was hoping that East had the long diamonds. Or East had the short diamonds. Because I was just going to pitch a heart. Okay. So, what do we do now? Well, if I play the Jack of Diamonds, I can pitch a heart, but that doesn't super help because East is just going to be able to rough with whatever card they have. So I could play the three of spades to the Jack. I could play the Queen and finesse with that. Ugh. I think I'm just going to play three to the Jack. And if East wins with the King, that's good. But if they don't win with the King, then that's bad. Okay. So we'll just play the Queen of Spades like a normal person, I guess. We can exit a heart later, too. Hmm. Oh my. Okay. Well, we did see the 10 on the last trick. We can draw some more trump here. There's one. Just kidding. There's not one more. All right. Well, we did manage to make it. So that's good. But yeah, I don't think that's going to give us 100%. So no, just 52, 53%. So our total for this one was only 39.7%. So we definitely need to work on that. We had 57% and then 39%. So overall we landed at about what, 48, 49% with those two tournaments. So we will be trying this again in the future. In the meantime, I think I'm going to go and try to get some recording done for some more videos. I'm going to try to do some of the E-Bridge Cup on Funbridge and on BBO. So I'm going to try to tackle both of those. But thank you guys for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see next week. And until next time, happy bridging.